Okay, I know it's a little late, but I had to restart the computer. Apparently, there were like a bunch of updates, despite the fact that I updated my computer on Monday. Now they're like, "Oh, you got some more." So here we are. Um, just did a rather lengthy live stream on my main channel, and I said I'd come over here. We can talk Beyond the Gates. We can talk about the new Cat Williams special that just dropped. It's just funny how that video was on the verge of hitting 1,000 views, meaning that it's already running circles around my Beyond the Gates content, which pretty much confirms what I've been thinking about, kind of dialing it back on Beyond the Gates, but at the same time reviewing non Beyond the Gates content to get views because, well, my kind of entertainment is still the theme of this channel, is going to cover things that aren't just focused on one particular series or franchise. Yeah. I'll wait till okay, it's 11:19. I'll give it to like 11:25 to see if anybody shows up. So I know this channel doesn't necessarily move at the same pace as my main one, especially when it comes to notifications. Well, we got one person. Okay, we got 0 people watching. Good. 0 people. Just waiting. Okay, we got one person. Let's see if anybody else shows up. Okay, we got 2 people watching. That's somebody. But yeah, Beyond the Gates today was pretty wild. Naomi gave Chelsea good advice, but it feels difficult to take her seriously, telling her about marriage takes a lot of work. And I'm thinking, Naomi, you're kind of the last person to give marital advice to someone, considering how your marriage is going right now. But it is what it is. I mean, I just use Paramount Plus. I watch the show on Paramount Plus. Okay, my question is, how long before Haley is found out? Because let's be real. So she lied about being pregnant and losing a baby. She's lying about the mugging situation. And I mean, if we're being honest, there are several other things too, but eventually these things will be brought to light in the future. But I do feel like when it comes down to it, I think it's incredibly stupid for what's her name, Lynette, to be wearing that wedding ring all out in the open like that. Then the whole drug ring thing is pretty intense. But I feel like something's going to happen to Naomi in the midst of the investigation, and that might mess up Jacob's flow, which is exactly what she doesn't want to happen. But I can't take her seriously because she refused to tell anyone about the gene even before Jacob brought the news about the investigation in the first place, or the undercover investigation. Sorry, undercover. Well, I could take these off since, sorry, drop my glasses case. Since there ain't any comments coming in, so not much to read here. Okay, well, 3 people. All right, well, I'm not going to waste your time. I'll try to do a live stream. What's tomorrow? Thursday. I'll shoot for Thursday, but at an earlier time. What happened in Beyond the Gates? If you were a channel member, you could watch my review, which I posted earlier today. But yeah, I gave it a 9 out of 10. There was some dancing. Nicole, well, Carlton got in his feelings for catching Nicole with Kyle, and then they had sex. It's like, well, now Nicole slept with 2 other men. And somebody made a good point. We never saw a love scene between Nicole and Ted, either one of the Teds, but now we've seen her have sex with 2 other guys since her divorce, which I think is kind of funny. All right, well, tomorrow night I will try to. Oh, we got 5 people. Maybe if people start a conversation, we can keep this going for a little while. But I am getting sleepy, so I don't know how long I'll be up here. But yeah, if this live stream doesn't last super long, I'll do one tomorrow at an earlier time. But for right now, you got me for a few more minutes. So ask any questions or whatnot. Did I watch the Super Bowl? No. Did I watch the halftime show? No, not until Monday morning on YouTube. I've never listened to any of Bad Bunny's music, and I didn't understand a word he was saying. But the thing was, I could feel the performance, and I thought that was pretty cool because music makes you feel something. And I thought it was an amazing story. I'm pretty sure later this week I'll watch somebody that did a breakdown of it so I can like understand the different themes and things he was showing us. But I thought it was pretty good. I am mad at myself because for the second Super Bowl in a row, I guessed the winning team, but I did not bet any money. Oh well. The Katt Williams special, I posted my review for that earlier today. I think it is his best Netflix special out of the 4 he's done. But to be honest, the bar was not really high. I did record like a 20-minute video about Beyond the Gates and the future of it on this channel. I think what I'll do, I know I'm going to continue to review Beyond the Gates for the rest of this month as I originally planned. And so I can say, hey, I watched and reviewed the first year of episodes, but I don't think this is going to work in the long run because, and to anybody who has sent me a message or left a comment on my videos or on my community tab, thank you. I'm looking at your thoughts and I don't take it as constructive criticism. I take it as valuable feedback. Some people think, the paywall thing isn't going to work. Other people think that reviewing the show is a bit later doesn't matter because the show isn't fresh. And the thing is this, because I said, you know what, instead of a full week, I'm just going to make it where it's like 5 days after an episode drops. You'll get the review in 5 days. Now, I've seen some pushback on that where it's like, well, Jeremy, to be honest, I didn't watch any of your reviews from last week because by the time they become available, they're old news and the soap is current. That is true. But the problem is when I look at these other channels that like dogpile the reviews at one day, like they'll wait until the next week. And then they'll drop all 5 episode reviews at one time. And those reviews still get like 5 times more views than mine. I've tried doing that myself. Oops, I'm behind a week on episodes. And then I'll dump 5 reviews at once. That doesn't work because the videos are like they're just stacked up on each other. But yeah, I'm either going to possibly do it where I do like a weekly video where it's just one video, or I'll just stop reviews altogether. I might do a video here and there, but I'll just do like a discussion video or something. And if an episode is really good, I'll do a review. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to do this again for another year. I can't because like I said, I was looking at my stats and everything, and it just didn't add up. I put way too much time into the show. The revenue wasn't there, and it's a slow-paced show. That's the thing. I mean, despite like 20 episodes a month, you got to think about it. The story doesn't warrant an episode review. And not to mention, this isn't like Tyler Perry stuff where I'm one of few people doing it. Yeah, there are several other YouTubers talking about the show, but this show thrives on the short form. People who do TikTok videos and stuff. Now, I need to check to see how long videos can be on TikTok, but if I uploaded my content there, would it do better? I know I need to explore that, but yeah, Because like I said earlier, my Katt Williams special review is getting, it's almost at 1,000 views right now. And that is way, way better than my Beyond the Gates content. That should tell you something right there. Yeah, they I know soap spread it out, and it's like I just can't. If I was not doing Tyler Perry stuff, then I could go full on with the soap stuff. But the problem is, even when I look at the channels that are doing well, and by well I mean their reviews are getting like 1,000 views or so, I couldn't live off Beyond the Gates like I can for Sisters or House of Pain or The Oval. The ad revenue just isn't there. I would have to do like multiple soap operas, and that would be insane. So no. So like I said, I will finish up the rest of this. It's only 2 weeks left in the month. I can do it. But keep in mind, like when they do the crossover stuff, oh yeah, I'll do episode reviews for that. But yeah, like I'll tell the channel members what's up if I decide to like bow out. Like, hey, you don't have to remain a channel member if you don't want to. I don't want you to have to pay, and you're not getting the content you're paying for. But it's just not there. It's not working out. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, for example, when Sisters goes off the air, if there's not another hit show that's airing at the time, I got to pivot back. So I'll make the necessary changes when and where they're needed. But yeah, it's almost midnight, so I figure why not go to sleep? Because I got to take my sister to a Dollar General in the morning because she's going to meet up with a friend and stay in town with them for the week. And she's going to get her new vehicle on Friday. So that's good for me, meaning I don't have to drive her out of town to get it. So I might do a live stream tomorrow or Friday night right here on the channel. So be on the lookout for that. That's all I got for you. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all later.